This is my Koll custom offset, built by Saul Koll in Portland, Oregon, affectionately named Big Red for obvious reasons. Saul is an amazing luthier and can and will build almost anything. When Saul and I first started talking about building this guitar, it was going to be a more traditional take on the Jazzmaster platform. And somewhere along the way, the train just kind of got off the tracks. And we ended up with this monstrosity. It's semi-hollow and routed out on the inside. Alder body, maple neck with a rosewood fingerboard. So this guitar has a kind of motley assortment of pickups in it. When I originally got it, it had modern Jazzmaster style pickups and a modern gold foil in the middle position. I knew that the guitar had more in it than I was hearing, so I rummaged around in my drawer full of stuff and sent Saul 3 pickups, and he custom made these pickup surrounds in order to fit the original route. The neck pickup is a 1950s Guyatone gold foil, and it's really big and open sounding. Just really earthy. The middle position pickup is a 60s Dearmond Hershey Bar, like you would find on some of the older harmony guitars. It's a little more mid-focused than the Guyatone, but it's still a similar sound. In the bridge position is this slightly microphonic, lower output tele-style pickup made by Cardinal Instruments in Austin, Texas. So it's a really cool selection of sounds. One of the neat coincidental things about it is that the vintage pickups and the Cardinal bridge pickup are out of phase with each other. And so my in-between settings are give me these really cool honky sort of sounds. This crazy contraption on the upper horn is called the Tornipulator, named after David Torn, and each one of the buttons interrupts the guitar signal in a special way. This is a switch that activates an auxiliary input on the bottom of the guitar, so I can bring signal in, like a recording of a speech or monks chanting or animal noises, and activate that. This switch activates the microphone right here, which if I'm playing with any kind of gain is basically instant squealing feedback like this. Really handy. This is a kill switch. And this is a 60 cycle hum switch. All of which will get you fired from your pop gig. It also has a piezo element glued to the underside of the tremolo unit, which is activated by this pot and sounds like this. Basically giving me access to a whole bunch of strange sounds and resonances that are happening on this length of string behind the bridge. And with gain, it tends to feed back really easily and in interesting ways. Super fun. One of the things I love about this guitar is all of the different textures and tones that I can pull out of it, even non-guitar sounds, because of the electronics and also just sort of the unique build of the guitar. Jazzmasters are rad for that because of this extra string length behind the bridge. This guitar is big, red, and weird, which is why it's called Big Red.